How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, do me a huge favor, go down and subscribe. Today I want to take out my Mustang for a nice back road drive. It's been a while since I've actually enjoyed the Mustang on a video, especially on a video, but just in general I haven't really taken it out on a proper back road drive in quite a bit. So with all those things being said, let's go hop in the Mustang, give it a little bit of heat into the motor, and take it out, I guess. This is gonna be fun. Into the Mustang and give it a nice start up. Let it warm up for a second and then we'll take it out. Trying out a little bit of a different angle here. I'm using my GoPro 360 camera, so let me know what you guys think about the new camera. I guess not the new camera, but I haven't really used it all too much on this channel, so let me know what you guys think about the angle. I'm going to change it up a little bit just to see kind of how we can play around with it a little bit, I guess. I'm just realizing before we have to go on a drive, I only have about a quarter tank left, so I should probably fill up. The Mustang's favorite place is quite literally the gas station. Well, she was a little extra thirsty today. Filled up 12.9 gallons. Usually I don't end up seeing over 11 gallons in this car, so. Wisconsin winter, this car definitely does not blend in, especially at the gas stations. Everyone's driving their like SUVs or whatever, and then I'm there in my Mustang. It definitely does not look correct, to say the least. And then of course everyone's kind of just like staring at it whenever you leave. Pretty cool experience just having like a very odd car to drive in the winters, because most of the time you'll get a couple of thumbs up or whatever, but then you have like the other people who are just looking at you in confusion and like, what is this idiot doing right now? Pop it over into Sport Plus, downshift a couple times. I actually think I'll take auto rev match off in just a second. It's a light third gear acceleration there. You forget how fast this car is, especially when you don't rev it out for a little bit. You know, sometimes this car is just like a little too fast to be driving. Like it kind of feels, it feels a little bad, because if you just sit on the throttle for just a second, it's going so fast that you can't really enjoy it revving out all the way. That's the one unfortunate part, I guess, about not being able to drive this car on a track all the time, or having that accessible at all, is you never really get to drive it out and like really open it up, unless you want to, number one, go to jail, or you're like kind of accelerating a highway. But even on a highway in third gear, you're going, or even the top of second gear, you're going so fast that you'd probably get in a little bit of trouble. Not to mention this car is also pretty loud, but it would definitely attract the wrong type of attention. Gonna downshift a couple of times here. It's been a while since I've driven these roads though. Oh yeah, that is what I am talking about. It's been a while. Oh, this car is an absolute riot. Switching up the camera angle just for a little bit, because the camera would be like right here, so then it would get in the way of my arms a little bit. Definitely not something ideal when you want to be opening the car up just a tad. Still trying to work out the best camera angle for the interior of just any car, really, because it's always hard. There's not a lot of space in a car like this especially, and you don't really know where to put the camera all the time. And just drive them. It's been so long, I've started to get a little too bored of just not bored of the Mustang, but just bored in general because there's just nothing to do, especially on days where it snows a little bit, it's a little icy outside. Today we're still a really cold day, so I'm not driving this car to like the peak. I'm just getting this car a little opened up, and since it hasn't snowed or rained or anything, I know there's not going to be too much ice on the roads. I can open it up and have a little bit of fun, but I'm still only going like 55% of what I could be driving this car at. So here's a little bit of a twisty road. I guess around here a lot of these county roads are just flat out open, and it's really unfortunate because you can't really enjoy a car. Like I said, you start getting wide open throttle in a car, you're going way over the speed limit. But a little bit of a curve like this, she just wants to eat these curves though. Again, only going at like 50% of what I could be going at, but it's so fun. Even just going the speed limit, I'm not even like going that fast right now because you're advised to go like 20 under the speed limit for these curves, but you can definitely have a little bit of fun and go with the speed limit if you're in a sports car. You can definitely going a lot faster. You know, I could be taking these curves at some pretty good speeds, but it's not worth going at, especially in the winter, cold tires, and there could be a possibility of ice. You never know when a little bit of ice got left on the road. Actual performance driving on like an autocross or like a track. I've still yet to do any of that stuff, so I'm very excited because this summer my goal is to do at least a couple of events, especially with the Miatas. That's the whole purpose of buying the Miata, is to do a couple of those events. I said I was going to take auto rev match off, but I just don't enjoy this car without auto rev match. And not because I can't drive the car without auto rev match, just because there's so much slop in the throttle. I talked about it before, so I'm not gonna like go on a rant about it, but cops around in like a mile radius, they definitely know where I'm at. Alright, switching over to my regular camera. I hope some of that footage came out good. I'm pretty sure it should have come out decent at least. The first time I did it, I kind of learned my lesson of what not to do. So, yeah. But it's been way too long since I've gone on a proper drive in the Mustang, and that's quite literally what this was. On my way back from my class the other day, if you guys watched that video, I opened the car up on a back road a little bit, but I just thought I need to just go spend like 20 minutes and just go rip the car for a little bit, and that's exactly what we did. Well, we got the very filthy car back home. Pull it back into the garage in just a second here, but before I pull it into the garage, I want to talk about one thing. I have a modification coming for this car, and it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I'm very excited for this modification. The couple of things that I want to do that aren't like performance related, like I said, I wanted to do a short throw, coils, tires, and headers, or headers and a tune at some point, and hopefully make a little bit of extra horsepower. But there are some cosmetic things, like the interior thing that I'm getting. I want to do Euro taillights in the car as well, and I think it might be time to take the wrap off a little later this year. Thinking about doing that and some paint work along with the couple of things. I really want Euros, and I think it's about time that I just pull the trigger and get them. But we have a package for the Bronco sitting in the garage, and we should have a package coming for the Miata coming soon. I might have to calm down on ordering some expensive stuff for this car for just a little bit. Carports get expensive very quickly. Got a package for the Bronco sitting right there. We'll install that probably next weekend or sometime soon. Definitely soon. But it's like Euro taillights are like $700 for this car or something like that. At least $550 for the car. Like at least that much. And then the modification I just got was also a solid a couple $100. The modification for the Miata is touching $1,000. So it's like once you start buying stuff, it gets very expensive so quickly. That being said, if anyone wants to sponsor Euro taillights for the car, hit me up because I will definitely be interested in that. I think my goal is going to be to get Euros sometime in the summer and kind of just get some of the Miata modifications that I really want taken care of. Stuff's definitely not cheap. Sponsors would help, but I've been paying for most of this stuff myself unless I said otherwise, so it's something to keep in mind. That's all I have for this video though. If you guys did enjoy, please do me a huge favor, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.